What's happening, tubes? In today's video, we are going to be changing a EGR valve. Now, however, this particular EGR valve doesn't seem to look like it's old. So it may be that the port itself is just clogged up, I don't know. But let's get out the new one first and just kind of overall match it up to see if it looks like the old one. Here's the new one here. You do this just to be sure of stuff. It's not so much that you don't trust the parts guy, it's that you just don't trust the parts listing. Attention. Blockage of the EGR ports may cause the system to operate improperly and should be inspected when replacing this EGR valve. If DTC 1404 EGR closed performance code is current and or is in history, it may be necessary to update the PCM with the latest calibration after EGR replacement. These steps will ensure the EGR system will operate as designed by the manufacturer. Alright? What you say. Let's see, it's plugged in like so. Plug goes there. And the tube's got one bolt that goes there, and then the valve itself is bolted on. Looks like to be maybe 10s, two of those. And then I hate these gaskets, but it looks like it's it looks like it's cardboard with metal inserted in between like a sandwich. So for right now at the moment, we're just gonna put the new one back in the bag. Just for safety purposes, where nothing gets missing or whatever. Cause that would suck. And this jewel, from what I was told, isn't exactly cheap. I think it was like $70 or so. Believe me, I think I could find a whole hell of a lot of better things to spend $70 on. But let me get some gloves on and we'll take it out. Okay. Excuse me. I hadn't been long too. Woke up, slept in Saturday, and needed to get up and get the ball rolling. So, first thing first, just make sure you guys are still, you guys are still in the shot good. I'll disconnect this guy, get him out of the way, and go ahead and see if I can find a 10. Looks like a 10. I'm guessing it's a 10. I may be wrong. Been wrong before. Oh wow, that thing's tight. Is that what he said? Oh, by the way, this is a 2003 Chevy Impala. Forgot to mention that. The only problem I think that you'd run into trying to get anywhere on this is these damn, it looks like they're heater core lines sending in return. I would disconnect them, but I'm not trying to make a big mess. I'm also trying to not drop this bolt either. It's one of three. Oh, come on. Must be a long one too. Is that what she said? Okay, so we got that bolt out. And sit this wrench down somewhere where it won't be lost. I'm assuming that those little tubes inside the EGR valve itself, like the housing, I mean. So, get an idea of exactly what to do. Get a small little pry bar and try to pry it out of there. Alright, worked beautifully. Okay. So now let's see if this is a 10 as well. This is oh God. Trying to see what all I can maybe move around and get out of the way. That one on the back side here is going to be a biatch. Tell you what I'm gonna do so I can save some battery on this and memory. I'm gonna stop the video here. It's just 2 10s. You take them out, and then the EGR valve will be off in your hand. So yeah, just take your time and be careful. Don't drop the bolts. I'll turn them back on when I get ready to put the new one back in. Okay, I've only got like 13 minutes, 53 seconds left, so I'm gonna have to make this short. I got the old one off, and obviously you can see there's an empty hole there now. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Right back here is where the EGR valve was. And what I did was I took a small screwdriver and pretty much, once I got the old one off, stuck it in the actual port itself and just worked it around trying to free up anything that may have been in there that had gotten clogged up. And I spread a little bit of fluid in there to help loosen it up a little bit. I mean, it's going to burn off anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, I get it on, I get the code reader out, take the code out, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we got the new one back in, everything's hooked up. Don't know yet what it's going to do. We got to get in here with the code checker and take the code out, and we'll go from there. Before starting the engine, make Make sure you've got everything hooked back up like you're supposed to, and you get all your tools up. You don't want anything falling. You don't want anything getting damaged. So the connector there is good. Disconnected that, connected it back, so that's good. Got my code checker out here. It's practically new. I mean, I've only used it maybe a handful of times, and every time I use it, I always put it back in the bag. I don't leave it out. But let me move you guys, and we'll check some codes. Okay, I got 11 minutes of change left. Alright, so you get your OBD scanner hooked up. Obviously you hook it into the OBD port, and I never noticed there was an empty spot there before. Turn ignition on. Turn your machine on. Let's see. Diagnostics. OBD2. You can see it's scanning everything. I'm hoping you guys can see this in the shot. Erase previously stored data to save data from this test. No. Read codes. Stored codes. P0401 exhaust gas or circulation flow insufficient. Detected. Escape. Pending codes. No pending codes. So that's good. Go to stored codes. And we'll read that again. I'm just learning this thing too, somewhat. It's different than some of the ones I've used in the past. Erase codes, enter. Yes. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Okay. Now, let's start it up. These engines have always had some sort of a little tick to them. I had a 31 that did the same thing. This is a 34. These are probably some of GM's worst engines they ever made, because the 4.3 and the original 31 was pretty badass. And the 2.8. Gotta give the 2.8 credit too, man. I had a 2.8 in the Beretta, and that thing would run like a scalded dog. It won't been a 3-speed, dude. The little Beretta would fly. So, I guess that we're going to drive it tonight and see what happens. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it as far as all that's concerned. Yeah. So, turn that off, turn that off, unplug it, and there we go. Hopefully we have a happy camper. Well, now that I've accomplished that and it's done and over with, I can get right and move on to my stuff. But it's not gonna happen today. I'm thinking I'm gonna just do it tomorrow. Be a good Sunday project. I've got to hook up an amp and wiring kit and then the amp or whatever for that one Pioneer. I'm guessing it's a 12. Like I said, I still haven't taken the measurements of it, so I don't know. But I was gonna do it today, but I got some other stuff that's a little bit more important I got to do first. But there you have it. You've witnessed a EGR replacement on a 2003 Chevrolet Impala 3.4 liter. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave me one. You can also catch me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and wherever. I mean, you know, I'm all over the place. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. I'm gonna get right and get up out of here and go do some stuff. You guys have a good one. We'll catch you later.